Shalom and welcome to Jerusalem. Join me today as we witness the culture of this beautiful city and learn how it serves as a symbol of God's promises to the Jewish people. More than 4,000 years ago, God chose a man named Abraham to be the one through whom all the nations of the world would be blessed. We read in Genesis 12 that God promised Abraham three things: land, descendants or family, and protection through God's blessing. The land God promised Abraham, which was then referred to as the Promised Land, was the land of Canaan. It would be the place where Abraham's descendants would grow into a nation called Israel. At the center of this lies Jerusalem, the city that was first mentioned in Joshua 10, right as God's people are taking possession of the land that God promised Abraham. The word Jerusalem is actually a combination of two words, Yerah, meaning to lay the foundation, and Shalom, meaning peace. So simply, Jerusalem means the foundation of peace, though the city is often also referred to as Zion and a handful of other names, like the city of David. It was King David who secured Jerusalem as Israel's capital city around 1000 BC, which we read in 2 Samuel 5 and 1 Kings 6. We learn that David's son, King Solomon, would build a temple in Jerusalem, marking the city as God's dwelling place. According to 2 Kings 21, even after the destruction of the first temple by the Babylonians in 1586 BC and the later destruction of the second temple by the Romans in 70 AD, Jerusalem remained a focal point of the Jewish faith, ongoing because of God's promise to Abraham. That longing has been stirred by Israel's prophets for thousands of years, even before the first temple was destroyed. Though they were warned of the judgment, the prophets affirm that Jerusalem is a city chosen by God, destined for glory in the future. Key passages like Isaiah 62, Ezekiel 37, and Jeremiah 31 offer the hope of restoration for those who are longing for peace in Jerusalem, which was again named Israel's capital in the last century. After God promised, the prophecy is being fulfilled and people are returning to the land after 2,000 years. The return indicates a significant moment in prophetic history, allowing more prophecies to be realized in the days to come. Though we can't be sure of when and how these prophecies will unfold, what we can be sure of is Jerusalem is more than just a place. It's a living reminder of God's covenant from the time of Abraham to today until eternity. This holy city has been a symbol of faith, hope, and resilience. And as we reflect on the meaning of Jerusalem and wait for the eternal promises of God to be realized once and for all, let's remember the words of King David in Psalm 122, "Pray for the peace of Jerusalem." If you don't know where to start, we have resources for you. Check out the prayer resources page on the JH Israel website by clicking the link below. Thank you for joining us and praying for the peace of Jerusalem as we continue to witness these prophecies unfold.